Today, more and more people wonder how they'll pay for health insurance, but especially young
My
adults.
throat just started hurting really, really bad.
The Affordable Care Act now requires young adults to purchase health insurance after the age of 26. There are a few things young adults should know. One thing is how much a plan will cost them, and another is whether they qualify for benefits. The main thing young adults should worry about is how to pay for health insurance throughout their lives. There are many economic factors which come into play when paying for health insurance, but respected economists are offering very different insights that may help you decide the most affordable option to protect your pocketbook. Joseph Antos is an economist at the American Enterprise Institute specializing in health policy. He says it's good to have health insurance, but it imposes a much higher cost on young people simply because they're healthy.
Both because of the additional benefits that, bluntly, most young people will never use. And many of those benefits, in fact, lead to not only higher cost for health insurance, but could also lead to unnecessary medical intervention for people who are basically very healthy.
Young adults are crucial for the healthcare system to work because they help pay for some of the benefits older people need. Henry Aaron is an economist specializing in health policy at the Brookings Institution. He disagrees with Antos and says paying for health insurance is worth it because these are benefits everyone needs.
Specific conditions that affect only a minority of the population don't account for much of the overall cost of health care. This is a sort of we're all in it together. We're in it, moreover, together for our lifetimes. So there are some benefits that will help the elderly disproportionately. There are some benefits that will help the young disproportionately. Over the lifetime, it evens out.
You have many options when purchasing health insurance. They include employer-sponsored health insurance coverage, the health insurance marketplace, non-exchange health insurance plans, Medicaid, and temporary health insurance. But the healthcare exchange is the only place which lets you apply for tax credits. According to healthpocket.com, the average premium for the bronze plan is $263 a month with a deductible around $5,000. The silver plan premium averages $283 with a $2,000 deductible. The gold plan premiums go for $336 with no deductible, and the platinum plan premiums cost around $345 with no deductible as well. Again, all prices do depend upon whether you receive tax credits. Aaron says tax credits make a huge difference in the costs.
Tax credits that help you afford coverage are key to the cost of the second least expensive silver plan. And that'll cover most of the cost, but not all of that silver plan. People are expected to put some money, most people are expected to put some money in the hopper themselves. It covers a larger proportion of bronze or young invincible plans and a smaller proportion of the cost of gold or platinum plans.
Antos disagrees, saying the problem is, even with subsidies, you're going to be faced with very high premiums and very high deductibles.
For a bronze plan, the typical deductible is around $5,000. For a silver plan, the typical deductible is somewhere around $3,000 to $4,000. So we're talking about not very much upfront coverage, some protection at the back end, and pretty substantial premiums for young people. It's going to be difficult.
A couple of other factors affect the ability of young people to pay for health insurance. One is high-risk consumers. According to the Kaiser Foundation, premiums will rise almost 5% in 2020 due to high-risk consumers being covered. And according to Medicare's Office of the Actuary, one person will spend $13,710 on health care in 2020. In 2011, a person spent $8,650 for health care. This means you'll need to save around $800 a year just for health care when adjusting for inflation. When it comes to health insurance, young people will need to be ready to pay for it. How much they pay all depends upon where they live, how much they make, and which tax credits are available. So the simple advice is to start saving now. For Radio America, I'm Ben Nuelle.